Good morning, it's day 129. It's August 9th. It's 2:41 in the morning, 53 degrees even, and I'm gonna wake up. Good morning again, folks. It is 4:02 and 50 degrees even. I just left camp. Slept pretty good, but yet again, just had a little bit of difficulty falling asleep, which I hate that, man. But once I fell asleep great. Oh gosh, almost stepped on a tiny little baby frog. I don't want to do that. Walk a little more slowly. Yeah, slept good. All sorts of southbounders coming by. And again, I'm not sure if those are true southbounders or flip-floppers or what in the world. It's just a crazy year out here. So many people were scared off and skipped ahead or flipped around because of the Sierra conditions that you're never really sure who you're meeting or what's going on with them or what their hike is or whatever. But either way, yeah, and I was kind of surprised that no one wound up camping there with me. There was probably like 6 other tent spots available, so I kind of took the one furthest back in the corner. Said if anyone did come by, they wouldn't be walking past me to get to a campsite or whatever. But yeah, woke up, I was the only one there, so it's fine. Yeah, so plan. Man, I stayed up a little too late, having trouble falling asleep, looking at maps and plotting out what the next few days is going to look like. I think Jason actually lands tonight in Portland, like at midnight or something. Crazy monster. And then I think the plan is he'll swing by and pick me up someplace tomorrow. Big old blowdown. And then do some slack packing, do some hanging out in band, all this and that. But in order to kind of make that work, while both trying to make his flight out worthwhile and spend some time with him, and also trying to keep my miles, accruing, I think I am going to take that bypass. It's like Wendigo, something, Metolius, Wendigo Trail. It's got a strange name. Yeah, but basically I'll stay on the PCT about another 20 miles or so to Wendigo Pass, and then bear slightly east before cutting back in a northeasterly direction over towards Crescent Lake, which will be about 10 miles on that non-PCT trail, whatever it's called, Metolius, Wendigo, and then probably camp up at Crescent Lake tonight. So that'd be just about 30 miles. And then tomorrow hike beyond Summit. Or is it Summit Lake? No, that's not right. Like Shelter Cove. Hike beyond Shelter Cove. Maybe pick up my box. We'll kind of see how the timing and roads work out. Maybe just leave my box and pick it up with Jason on the way back, depending, all sorts of things. But yeah, hopefully make it up to there's some kind of like Irish road, something Irish, I don't know. Boy, I thought this was going to be helpful for you, but probably not. Yeah, so anyways, I think I'm going to do about 30 today, which will be 20 on the PCT before taking a 10-mile detour to Crescent Lake, camp at Crescent Lake, and then do some number of miles tomorrow. I'm not really sure. Hopefully 30 or something. Hopefully a little more than 30, but either way, Jason will pick me up tomorrow, hopefully, and get back to Bend, and then slack pack maybe the next day. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Planning 2 days ahead is way too far for me. I just can't be trusted. So, anyways, waking up this morning, I'm about 2.5 miles away from what my maps are calling the high point, the highest point in both Oregon and Washington on the PCT, which is only it's less than 8,000 feet. And I was back and forth as to whether I cared about seeing that in the daytime, but then realized I don't really care about seeing that in the daytime because yesterday's sunrise was technically a spur off of the PCT over at Watchman Tower or Watchman's Overlook or something in in Crater Lake, and that was like 8,000 feet high. So while this is like technically the highest point on the official PCT in both Washington and Oregon, I was already at a higher point yesterday. Not trying to brag, but yeah, but I don't really care about that high point. I'm sure we'll get a quick little clip of the sign here in a minute, but I think that's about all I got. I'm gonna get hiking and I'll talk to you guys a little later. Yeah.
So we're all gonna get eaten.
This is a happy PCT alum 21?
2020.
2020, right. And CDT with me last year, although we never met, but yeah, so she's cranking through some pancakes, brought out some beverages. Thanks, Happy.
You're welcome.
It is 6 o'clock on the nose, 74.4 degrees, and I've made it to home for the night. This is Whitefish Horse Camp on the west side of Crescent Lake. You can see nifty picnic table, that's where I just had dinner. Nifty horse corrals, I ain't got nothing to do with those. See my tent kind of pitched up back there. There's also privy. Super exciting. So yeah, decent enough day today. Really cool to get some trail magic, hang out with Happy a little bit. Nice gal. I guess she started the CDT last year, like just a week behind me or something. But those New Mexico wildfires that me and everyone I know were able to get through, she wasn't able to get through those before, or was she? I guess she said she was. Yeah, she was able to get through those or something before pretty much everyone else was chased off and that section of trail was closed. So anyway, it was really cool to meet her anyways. I think she's looking at getting on the AT next year to finish her triple. Definitely gave her my number. Hopefully she'll reach out and we can do some trail magic or something for her. But yeah, cool to see her. Did wind up taking this alternate, so right now I'm not on the PCT. I have no mile marker for you. Again, it's over at Whitefish Horse Camp on the west side of Crescent Lake. And I think I'm like another 10 miles or so from Shelter Cove, further up this alternate, if you will. And then I'm going to do whatever I can do beyond that. I got to text Jason, even if it's just on my Garmin, I did text him earlier, 2 potential meetup spots, rendezvous spots for tomorrow, where he can pick me up from trail. And then just kind of in that text, I was like, once I know better which one's more realistic, I'll shoot you a text. I'm kind of thinking it'll be the close one. I don't think I'm going to go crazy tomorrow, but we'll kind of see how we go. You might notice another vehicle back there. Awesome gal called Chris and her horse called Simi. Chris came over and said hello. Super friendly woman. Gave me some yogurt. Gave me a nice big glass of cold whole milk, man. That was amazing. Some caramel corn. Some buddy bars. I'm not sure what that is. Looks like a little like dodo or whatever, like a little like cousin to a Twinkie or ho-ho or something like that. I don't know. They'll definitely eat it, but it won't be tonight. It'll be tomorrow. Yeah, aside from that, feeling all right. Feeling all right. I really don't have a whole ton more to report, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and turn in, start processing video, and do it all again tomorrow. So I'll talk to you guys then.